The guy I'm about to talk about or address, not personally, because I'm doing this in a response to Tupac's Experts video, where he spoke about thinking black women are the sexiest women on earth. Now, he's a black man. So is it peculiar for him to make that type of video? I'm addressing a certain YouTuber who I don't even want to give his name out, who did a response video to his video. Tell him, no, brother, you missing the point. You're missing out on what true beauty is. He likes white and Hispanic women. Guess why? See, this is why I want to use him as an example, because all I do is expose energy so that people realize the things they have to block and the energies they have to block that will bring you to a low vibration. Okay, and a lot of black women have absorbed this energy and in the process have tried to mutate themselves into looking in ridiculous ways because of black men like this. He say he like white and Hispanic women because they have long hair and hazel and blue eyes, different color eyes. Black women usually have short hair and brown eyes. That's what his sperm creates. And I've told this man before, he's self-hating. No, he says no, I'm not. To give an example of what I'm saying is, I think a lot of white men are attractive, but I would never compare them to black men. They are an inclusion as to what I feel is an attractive in a man. Inclusion. I would never exclude black men or hold them above black men. Like, I love contemporary country music, like Jake Owen, Luke Bryan. I mean, these are some fine white men. But I would never say, oh my gosh, look at Luke Bryan with his blue eyes and blonde hair. That's where it's at. I do not like a black man. He has kinky hair and brown eyes. You know, that would mean there's something wrong with me. My genetics and my DNA does not create that. And I've explained to this man that you like the sperm of other men. You don't like what you create. He claims he's engaged to a white woman. Even if they have a daughter, she's not going to have long, silky hair. She's going to have kinky, in-between hair that would have to be straightened or relaxed to get that long, silky hair. So I just, I'm really doing this video for Tupac Expert. Supposedly they're cool with each other, but at least he really has come across a brother who is sick and self-hating, and he gets to see that. He gets to see that raw and in the flesh. There's no way around it. Okay. Yes, you could say you do not like black women if you are a black man, but you have to be honest of why. Now, he has said that black women are ugly, but since that is what you create with your sperm, you have to go deeper than that. Why do you think black women are uglier? It's because you've been brainwashed, you stupid idiot. Who doesn't like themselves? It is so sad. I can't even imagine. He probably hooks up. He said he's in a relationship, but she must have the lowest self-esteem. Imagine if I met a white guy. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine meeting a white guy. And he's like, I don't like white women. I like the way black women look. The first thing I'm going to say is why. I would have to know all about his life. I would have to figure out why his mother's white. He might even have sisters as white, cousins. And what made him think that they're ugly when that's what he is. Like, that's what his sperm... I don't even need to go on. Stay tuned, guys. I have a lot that I want to talk about, so I'm going to try and do some more videos. It takes a lot of energy. Like, even this stops my energy. Because I absorb energy, and just absorbing the energy of craziness. This brother's crazy. And then trying to convince another black man to think like him. He's literally trying to challenge this black man who said that black women are the sexiest. He's a black man. He's trying to challenge him and say, no, look at these Hispanic women. Look at these white women. They look better. So again, black YouTube, community, we have witnessed craziness. We have witnessed a self-hating black person in the flesh. And these are the type of men or women I'm still looking to come across. Well, I've come across a few black women on here who talk about Asian men, how they like Asian men and how they think Asian men look better. You cannot listen to anything these people say because they're sick. Now, there's another video I'm going to be doing shortly, hopefully, if I have the energy, where I want to kind of touch base on the feuding that's going on revolving Tommy Sotomayor. And I've spoke with him in the comic section a few times because he doesn't realize his energy. Okay. And yes, when you mess with certain type of people, they go really deep. So recent developments show that they've found a little insight as to why he hates black women. He was on mugshots.com or something, and they have his mugshot up, and he didn't pay child support and some other charges, simple battery. He's had problems with black women. So you can't listen to people who have issues that come from being traumatized. Okay, these are unbalanced, unstable people. Now, I'm like most of y'all. I've looked at his videos. It's entertainment. And I realize that his videos satisfy black men who have a lot of resentment and hatred to black women in their heart. His videos and what he talks about and how he talks about it doesn't resolve anything, but it's comforting to people who have these resentments and hatreds to black women, because it's sort of like a boxing match. Like, yeah, get her, bow, bow, beat her ass, tell her off. You know, it doesn't resolve anything, like I said, but it's entertaining. I'm sure most people could admit his videos are very entertaining. I mean, I see him slipping away more and more. The more you manifest your hatred and resentment, the more it takes a toll on you physically and spiritually. Okay, so I've witnessed a few black men go insane through their resentment. Like even someone like Golden Jojo. Now I see through people. I like him. I know he has a nice heart and soul. He's just been hurt by black women. So when you look at his videos, you can clearly see a man who has so much hatred that it's killing him, and he don't know it. You know, you can't walk around in life or live life with such hatred and resentment without it affecting you negatively. Why? Why? Because that's a negative energy. So when you focus on these negative energies, it will destroy you in the process. So again, you can't listen to people who have these issues and they're traumatized and speaking from that position. They're not speaking from an objective position like I try to do in most of my videos and in my writings. That's why I talk about black people, period. Like I go back and forth. I would never just talk about black men, the negativity of black men. I talk about the negativity of black women also and what we support as a race. So I'll be doing a video on that because that's something that people have to be a little bit more conscious of. When you speak about things, sometimes you could be a voice in the back of someone's head, and you can't really listen to black people who speak out from positions of resentment, even when they resent white people. You know, that's something I've been meaning to address too. I would never listen to a black person who's like a black supremacist. That doesn't work in life. That's not the energy of the Most High, which some of y'all call God. That's not his energy. So I wouldn't listen to someone like that. Sometimes it's entertaining, okay, but you don't listen to people who have these sort of hatred biases. But anyway, like I said, we've just witnessed self-hate, and there's a girl on there, Latina Loca 8. I've been subscribed to her. I like her. She's really young, and she talks about some of the things she has to go through in terms of not taking to this culture. And it seems like she took a liking to this guy that I'm talking about. But if, as a woman a little bit older than her, I would let her know this is the type of man that you run from, because he's sick. You don't link yourself with someone who is sick, because their sickness will rub off on you. And I'm sure she can agree that that's true, where that this man did a video trying to convince her and non-black women that black women really don't like y'all, that when we try to act like we're your friends, we're not really your friends. And she knows, hopefully, she's young, but so I want to touch base on that for a minute. Don't allow his sickness to influence you. When did I subscribe to you? Weeks ago. As soon as I heard her videos, I subscribed to her. I didn't say, oh, screw this Latin bitch. You know, he's lying to you. He has a hatred towards black women. Okay, so when someone has a hatred towards black women, they will try to separate you from them. Sort of like Golden JoJo, if his biracial wife, and no, I'm not talking bad about your wife, Golden JoJo, if you come across this, he would have a coronary if she befriended a black woman. Okay, so you don't allow these men who are sick to dictate your life and brainwash you to think in different ways. As soon as I heard her videos, I subscribed to her. I mean, what he's saying is not the truth. Okay. But anyway, I'll get more into that later. Signing out.